Side Brunson. DiVincenzo with a screen on Murray. Brunson finds DiVincenzo. Ooh, stolen by Murray. To the paint. The kick out to Johnson. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Anunoby against Hunter. Here's Robinson. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
Now here's Murray. Capella screen on DiVincenzo, and it's Murray off the drive. The kick out to Young. Shot clock at 6. And there it is for him.
Yeah, he can light up the stat sheet. Young really putting on a clinic.
DiVincenzo, pass to Brunson. Down low. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
What an excellent post-entry pass. Good things happen when you make that next look.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Brunson against Young. They kick it out to Murray. Back to Young. Beyond the arc. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
The more aggressive Young is, the better he plays, creating a trip to the line.
Okongwu's checked in for Capella. And he makes all 3.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Anunoby, a screen on Murray. And here's Brunson from the arc. They get it back. Robinson passes to Anunoby. Here's DiVincenzo. Rebounded by Johnson. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They lead by 7. Johnson a screen on Anunoby. Young finds Murray. Back to Young. There's a screen by Johnson. From downtown, and Young gets it to go. Young's got 18 points in the game.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
They've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
New York has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Brunson against Murray. And that one's good for Brunson. 7 points in the game.
Boy, Jalen Brunson just reads what the defense concedes. And on that one, it's a drive.
Johnson passes to Young. Johnson a screen on Brunson. Young attacking. Oh, he remains perfect. 7 for 7, showing no signs of letting up.
Man, that was fast. They're already up by double digits.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
Just a crafty move to get free for the dunk.
Yeah, he's not just trying to score. He's trying to embarrass someone. Now here's Okongwu. He's scoreless. Hunter passes to Johnson. Young against Brunson. 5 on the clock. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Way to complete the play after contact. Young is tough.
Randall, good.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Hawks lead 25-17.
Young looking around. The 3. And the Hawks with another 3.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Randall and Robinson are the tandem inside. Jalen Brunson is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward. That's the group for New York starting the second. Brunson against Murray. Outside, DiVincenzo. Anunoby on the wing. Outside, DiVincenzo. 6 to shoot. Outside, Anunoby takes the 3, hits the trifecta. Anunoby's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And a guy who entered the league in a supporting role, Doris. Jalen Brunson, now a legitimate star.
He is, BA, and consider that this is a man who was drafted in the 2nd round and just kept working, biding his time and contributing to winning. And the greater the opportunity, the more he has stretched to meet that opportunity.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Hawks made the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, but now they're looking to return to contention. Trae Young said, quote, "We'll be all right. It's really just about us, taking care of what we can control and making sure we're ready every night. But if we get into a rhythm, it'll take care of itself." Brian?
Yeah, great point. All right, Allie, thank you. Picked up by Okongwu. Young with it. DiVincenzo picks him up. And it's Murray off the drive. The kick out to Young. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Young's got 9 points now in the quarter.
He's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
And the Knicks making a change here. Achua's checked in.
Number 5.
Second quarter of basketball. Just over a minute and a half played so far. Up top, DiVincenzo, guarded by Young. Here's Brunson. It's stolen by Johnson. On the break. Johnson on the wing. And here's Hunter for 3. The Knicks pull it in.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Anunoby against Hunter. Pass to DiVincenzo. Brunson, a screen on Young. 6 on the shot clock. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. And there are so many big men that can bring the ball up now, Doris. It's changed how teams get into their offenses.
Well, BA, what coaches will tell you is they are getting to a place where you have to have 5 guys who can hurt you offensively. The bigs being able to take a rebound and get it up quickly in transition does one huge thing. That creates mismatches, something teams always are on the lookout for.
Back to Murray from the arc. Drains the triple. Murray's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
And Murray, lethal off the dribble, but can do it off the catch as well.
It's stolen by Okongwu. Outside Hunter. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
In the first half, 2 minutes.
Achua up top, looking to win the run. And it's off the back of the rim, no good. Atlanta's got it going from distance in the second quarter. 4 of 5 from deep. Okongwu, no good.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
The 3, DiVincenzo. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. DiVincenzo's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
40-23.
Outside Murray. Pass to Okongwu. Back to Murray. Hunter on the wing. Outside Murray. From behind the arc. Knocks it down from distance. Murray's got 6.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Anunoby against Hunter. Now here's Anunoby. Not a lot of room. Inside, Murray with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. The kick out to Johnson. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul. First team foul. Jalen Johnson.
That free throw misses.
At the line. 2 shots.
Good on the second one. The Knicks have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Randall outside. And it's Randall with the jam.
That's just outstanding floor awareness from Jalen Brunson. It doesn't matter if he's at the 1 or the 2. He always makes the right play.
Murray passes to Young. Drops in the layup for 2. Young's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way. This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Young against DiVincenzo. Outside Murray. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Knicks.
Substitution on the court.
Just 4 seconds left to play in the first half, with 1 on the clock.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of energy. All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
The Knicks, 29. The Hawks, 46.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. Bay and Okongwu, the duo inside. Then there's Bogdan Bogdanovic, and it's Bufkin in at point guard. Birch goes in. Achua with a screen. Hart from long range. Okongwu with the rebound. Here's Bufkin. Pass to Okongwu. Okongwu, a screen on Hart. Here's Matthews. Just 5 on the clock. And Bay, here we go. And the shot goes down. And the Hawks lead by 21.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. Boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for New York. And a change for the Hawks. Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Pass to Bufkin. To the middle. Here's Matthews. Here's Bufkin. Bay from long range. And the Hawks with another 3.
I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
They need this. Burks. Rebound Atlanta.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, Bogdanovic may not be a star, but he has respect. All-star Kevin Durant said, quote, guys like him challenge you with their fundamentals. He can dribble, shoot, and pass. He's methodical and efficient with his movements. A guy like that can play with his brain and also with his skills. It presents a unique challenge. Brian?
Boy, that is the truth. Nice stuff there, Allie. Thank you. Robinson in the post. He's against Capella. And stolen by Bay. And now the Hawks on the break. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Down low. Capella, the pass to Matthews. Bay left side. Shot clock at 6. Outside Bogdanovic. And Mitchell Robinson picks up the foul.
Mitchell Robinson.
That's his first foul of the game.
Foul. First team foul.
Here's Bogdanovich. 2 on the clock. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second personal foul.
They're one of the more consistent scorers in the NBA. Bogdanovich is an asset for this team.
First one falls for him.
2 shots.
And so Bogdanovich nails them both. For New York, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. To stop the drought, and there's a nice layup by Robinson. Robinson's got 8.
Well, Mitchell Robinson plays such a critical role for them on the interior. If he can consistently make these shots, what a weapon he is.
Out of bounds, it'll be New York's ball. The Knicks have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Shot from the low post is good. Robinson's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot. But right now, this guy is cooking.
Outside Bogdanovich. Counted from distance.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Hart finds Robinson. 1:14 left in the third. Bogdanovich with a screen on Burks. Matthews passes to Bogdanovich. Out left to the wing. Clock at 6. Bay with a screen. Here's Matthews. Misses off the right iron.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
And that one's good.
This is not an easy cover. Alec Burks incredibly aggressive down inside.
Pass to Matthews. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter. Bay with a screen on Burks. Capella with it. Unable to get that one. Good work defensively by Robinson. Burks goes in, and then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Well, you have to like the balance of Bojan Bogdanovich. Keeping it through the contact. That is nicely done.
Here's Bufkin. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Bufkin's got his second basket.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
63.
Bay outside, fires from deep, and the Hawks with another 3.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
And so it's Atlanta with a commanding lead to end the quarter. 27 points. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Randall and Robinson are the tandem inside. Dante DiVincenzo out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 for New York right now.
66.
Okongwu, a screen on DiVincenzo. Outside Murray. Floats one, and he gets that one.
Check out Murray making trouble for the defense. They just couldn't keep up.
Outside Brunson. No good on the 3. And the Hawks shooting an out-of-this-world 77%. And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's foul number 2 for him.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
Murray scanning the floor. The kick to Hunter. Back to Murray. Screen by Young. 6 to shoot. Murray finds Young. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Anunoby. Got a piece of it. Now Hunter. And there's the drive. The kick out to Johnson. Murray from outside. And the Hawks with another 3.
In terms of volume and accuracy, Murray has shown a lot of growth with his three-point shot since entering the league.
Here's the 3, and he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
3 points.
And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Hawks.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
And another theme in this game to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
44.
Young against DiVincenzo. Young, the pass to Johnson. DiVincenzo against Young. And there's the lob. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Randall outside. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Randall's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Such a tough proposition guarding Julius Randle in that area. This guy is capable on the interior.
Okongwu up top. Outside Murray. The kick out to Young. Murray, a screen on DiVincenzo. Back to Murray. Pass to Johnson. And that's a foul called on Onyeka Okongwu. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul.
And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Knicks. Outside Brunson. Fires for 3. The rebound by the Hawks. Outside Murray. And Young, the bucket on the assist by Murray. Young's got 40 points.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long. Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
There's the screen by Johnson. From outside the arc, another 3 for Atlanta.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Hawks.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And what a huge performance it was for Trae Young.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Okongwu, a screen on DiVincenzo. Young finds Okongwu. Murray against Brunson. Outside Young. Murray, a screen on DiVincenzo. They kick it out to Murray. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Oh, deflected. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by DiVincenzo.
Oh, they're lucky that pass was just tipped and not taken. Could have been worse.
20 seconds left in the fourth. And here's Murray. Five to shoot. Fires from way outside, and they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
New York ball.
And out of bounds. The Hawks will have it.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up for Doris Burke.
And another exciting edition of NBA basketball. What could be better than a bout between two conference rivals? Cannot wait.
Nothing, Kevin. These players and fans are very familiar with each other and desperately want bragging rights.
Now, here's Ball. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. We've got Lonzo Ball. DeRozan out there with Levine, and it's Vucevic, and it's Caruso in at the 2 spot. DeRozan against Randall. DeRozan passes to Levine. The three-pointer, no good.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Here's Randall. Out to Brunson. Driving inside. And that one, good.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with it.
Ball against Brunson. Ball with the bucket.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
When you look at this Knicks roster, Greg, this is a team that feels it can make a deep playoff push.
And they have their stars. They have tons of young talent. Developing that talent and adding a piece or two should get them where they want to go.
Second chance effort, and out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. And here are the Bulls now. Pass to Caruso. Back to Ball. There's the drive. Brunson with some nice D. On the wing, Anunoby. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Now here's Brunson. DiVincenzo finds Achua. And the layup falls.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
On the wing, DeRozan. He's defended by Randall, and the shot goes down.
Sometimes DeMar beats you with his strength and speed. Other times, he beats you with a soft touch.
Brunson with a clean look. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Brunson's got 5 points so far. In the corner, it's Levine, and that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Randall grabs the board.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
DiVincenzo with the screen for Brunson. Hands it from downtown.
And Brunson more than comfortable shooting the three. And boy, is he efficient when he lets it fly.
Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Here's Achua. The dunk by Achua.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there? It just gets to the rack really easy.
DeRozan's shot is good.
DeRozan had that shot all picked out and lined up. They just had to put the ball in his hands.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
A minute 50 left to play in the first. Brunson scanning the floor.
Alex Caruso playing hard-nosed defense, challenging every shot.
And it's Ball penetrating. He gets it in there. Ball's got his second bucket of the game to go. 1:29 left to play in the first quarter. Brunson with it. Now defended by Levine. The shot's good from Brunson.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Ball kicks to Levine. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Levine's got 5.
It's no secret that Lonzo is an elite facilitator. If you're open, he will get you the ball.
We know they like having Brunson out there, Greg, a player they can run the entire offense through.
No doubt. And he can be trusted on to take the keys and just run things effectively. He keeps mistakes to a minimum, and he's a solid creator for his teammates.
Now, here's Ball. Outside DeRozan. Kicks to Vucevic. Back to DeRozan. It's Vucevic, top of the key. No one covering.
I like when Vooch shoots off the catch. Really helps him get into rhythm.
Knocked loose. Caruso with the ball. Brunson picks him up. Shoots from the high post. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Boy, both teams racking up the points to start this game.
Then you wonder how long they can keep it going. At some point, you expect the defense will adjust.
Randall. Brunson up top. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
This is the player that Brunson has become. He's capable of carrying the load offensively on any given night.
Levine deciding where to go with it. Good D by Anunoby. Jalen Brunson has been on display for the New York Knicks. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. Back right after this. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And when you consider how the Knicks are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Randall. And it's Achua in at the 5 down low. They're the group. New York will start the second.
This is when ball's most effective, breaking down the defense off penetration.
To the inside. It's stolen by Vucevic. Here's Levine. It's rebounded by Anunoby. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the New York Knicks. Here's Brunson. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Oh, gritty make by Brunson. That guy plays way bigger than his size.
You know, Steve, for the Bulls, it seemed like depth was an issue for them the last couple of years.
It was, Kevin. They were pretty thin for a while. It resulted in a 4-year playoff drought starting in 2018. But the front office did a good job to address the problem.
DiVincenzo with it. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. New York City remains a basketball mecca. NYC legend and former Knick Mark Jackson always talks up the basketball environment. He says, coming up in New York is all about the grit, the grind, the edge, the competitiveness, the swag, the confidence, the struggle, and the embracing of the bright lights. Kevin?
Well, it's all there, and it is the biggest stage for sure. David, thanks. Vucevic is screen on Brunson. Clock at 4. And Vucevic throws it down.
The big man, Nikola Vucevic. Strength and mobility. Booyah!
Randall passes to Brunson. And there's the drive. And that one, good. Brunson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He's really taken a hold of this first half and made it his. He is making all the right decisions out there.
Here's DeRozan, and the dunk by DeRozan.
That's from
Throwing it down with authority. What a move by DeMar DeRozan.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Bangs home the trifecta. Anunoby's got 5.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
Levine wide open. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be payback. Levine matching threes, making plays.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Anunoby, good. GA, we've seen it over the last couple years. The center position has come back into vogue.
And Kevin, we were seeing teams go small, lots of fours, even traditional threes play the five. But with MVP level seasons from guys like Jokic and Embiid, the center isn't quite extinct yet.
Yeah, easy call.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for New York.
Right out of the gates, they've been in attack mode. And I think that's by design because it has been relentless.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
Ball kicks to Vucevic. Over in the corner, Caruso. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got his 4th rebound in this one. Ball with it. Now defended by Randall. Another three for Chicago.
This is one area where Lonzo Ball continues to improve, creating space for his shot off the dribble.
Randall with a screen for DiVincenzo. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Passes it to Vucevic. Another three for Chicago.
The touch from deep is impressive. Vooch has put in work on making his three dangerous.
Achua in the corner. It's stolen by Vucevic, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Vucevic. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Anunoby passes to Brunson. Anunoby a screen on Caruso. The shot's good from Brunson.
And I like seeing Brunson drive inside. Good at just keeping the pressure on the defense.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Back to Ball. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Ball's got 7 points for the quarter. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Anunoby with the screen for Brunson. And he finishes nicely on the way. Brunson's got 23.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Love the hustle there defensively. Randall staying active and alert.
Jalen Brunson has been. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. They've got Drummond. Dosunmu is out there with Kobe White. Then it's Torrey Craig. And it's Williams at the 4 spot. Drummond with a screen on Burks. White the pass to Drummond. The double clutch. It counts. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast.
The previous play is under review.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
The ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Robinson dishes to Burks. Here's McBride. Bogdanovich inside. He's against Williams.
Beasting on defense. First he closes out hard on the shooter, then he attacks the glass. Filthy.
Greg, you spent your first 4 seasons playing in New York. What's that like?
When the Knicks are winning, Kevin, there is no place you'd rather be. The fans are incredibly smart, loyal, and they'll treat you like a king. But no doubt that media pressure is for real.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, Kevin. DeMar DeRozan credits his upbringing in Compton, California for helping him make the person that he is today. He said, "It gave me my toughness, my aggression. It matured me very fast into a man. That's something that to this day sticks with me. No matter what I get or how much I have now, I still remember what it feels like to have nothing." Kevin?
That's a good thought to keep in your head. David, thanks. Here's Bogdanovich, and he banks in the lane. Bogdanovich has got his first 2 points.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Bogdanovich passes to Robinson. Count the basket and the foul. Andre Drummond picks one up.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
LGA for the Bulls. It's been a struggle to find consistency the past few seasons.
It's been a one step forward, one step back kind of situation. They don't need to set their sights on a title yet. They just have to establish that winning profile.
And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. And the foul on Alec Burks. That is his first foul of the game.
That's just being out of sync, and at the worst time, costly.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
White with it. Robinson picks him up. Robinson with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Now here's Dosunmu, guarded closer, and the shot is good. Dosunmu's got the lead up to 2 now for the Bulls. Burks looking around. Shoots over Dosunmu, and it comes off the front of the rim. The Bulls have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Makes it off the glass. Now it's a 4-point Bulls lead.
Developing that vision, the more Williams sees the floor, the more those assists will come.
White against Burks. Now White, the pass to Dosunmu. Williams with the ball. Robinson picks him up. And that one's good. Drummond.
We talk about Williams' physical abilities, but right there, you see the awareness and willingness to be unselfish.
And what's impressive about Patrick Williams is the consistency from that range.
Yeah, and on top of being a great athlete, he's a good shooter, GA. And that includes at the free throw line. You just wish he'd get there a little more often.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
We'll send one your way.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group.
Our Knicks Quaker Dance Crew.
1:12 left in the third quarter. Levine, the shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Levine's got 10.
Acrobatic make from Zach LaVine, an incredible athlete. He has great body control.
From deep, Brunson, and the Knicks hit again from deep.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Pass to Caruso. Levine sets the screen for Caruso. Kick out to Levine. Just 5 to shoot. No problem knocking that one down. Levine's got the lead back up to 6 now for the Bulls.
Always a contributor, Zach LaVine can be such a force on the offensive end.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Brunson sets a screen for DiVincenzo. Stolen by Ball. And here's the break. A finish. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Love the energy from Alex in transition, making it difficult to catch him.
Levine finds DeRozan. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
And so it's Chicago with a 10-point lead. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. They've got Dante DiVincenzo. Julius Randle is out there with Achua. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Free throw, no good for Brunson.
And one area where Brunson's improved is in the clutch. He's a monster in crunch time. Nice to have a player you can depend on in those key situations.
And it's Ball in the corner. And here's Vucevic. Pass to Caruso. Right wing. Passes it to Levine. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Driving to the basket. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Precious Achua.
The defense in a tough situation. They know Levine loves the jump shot, but he can also put it on the floor and take it to you.
Hey, Steve, looking at Zach LaVine now. Still a very impressive score.
He's just so consistent, Kevin. Capable of connecting from anywhere on the floor. He's really put in the work to be a lights-out scorer. Once Caruso spots a lane, he's clear for takeoff. A ferocious finisher.
And that one is good.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Outside, Levine. From downtown. Caruso kicks to Vucevic. Levine passes to Vucevic. Anunoby against Levine. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Levine can't hit.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Pulls up from the corner. That one a little long.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
This is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Hey, Greg, to touch on the Bulls for a moment, defense has been an emphasis for them.
It has, and they went through several years playing subpar D, and it cost them. They began to turn things around a couple seasons ago, and it has served them well.
Caruso finds Levine. He's looking for Caruso and finds him.
Nice vision by Levine. He gives it up instead of forcing his own play.
Randle surveying the D. And he drops it in from the low post.
He has to show real leadership out there and take this game into his own hands because he's shooting the ball well.
53.
Here's Ball. Banked in off the glass.
I love how hard Lonzo Ball plays. It's what's allowed him to overwhelm the defense right there.
Here's Brunson. Out of hand on it. Levine up top.
This is what we've come to expect from Zach LaVine. Poetry in air.
Here's Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
Did you see what I saw? I mean, that move was out of this world.
Executed to perfection, Greg. I mean, he had the rim in his sights and was not going to be stopped. Ball with the bucket.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. DeRozan a screen on Anunoby. And DeRozan with the basket on the assist by Levine. And that's 15 points for DeMar DeRozan. Knicks trail by 21.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Chicago.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach.
Hold on! Kevin, you got to buckle up on that one. That's off contact. Really good body control. You like to see Zach playing physical.
Brunson a screen on Ball. Looking to end the run. Anunoby kicks to Brunson. 46 seconds left in the fourth. New York, no good that time either.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Zach LaVine.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another.
That's from...
Yeah, they sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference. Strong move at the rim. The defender was just a tad bit late and contested.
57.
Now here's Caruso. Outside Levine. Caruso with the ball. No good. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. Thank you, David. And that'll do it, folks. For David Aldridge.
Here we go. And the Bulls start out with the ball. And now the opening lineup for Chicago. Nikola Vucevic is out there with DeMar DeRozan. Then it's Lonzo Ball. Then it's Alex Caruso. And it's Levine in at the 3 spot. Hunter passes to Johnson. Jacks up a 3. And there's Young. That's good. On the assist by Johnson.
Young with some of the fastest hands in the NBA. Easy to see why.
And Grant, a positive for the Bulls over the last few seasons. They work hard to get good shots.
But BA, that's definitely part of their DNA. They've had the personnel to do it, and guys who are disciplined and patient.
Now here's Young. There's the drive. Out to the right wing. Okongwu, the pass to Johnson. Lays it up and banks it in.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And Ball gets it to go.
And Lonzo can score. He drives like that with intent.
Caruso against Young. That's tipped. And here's Ball. Pass to Caruso. The kick out to Ball. And here's Vucevic. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Johnson. Ball's gone. 1 of 3 shooting so far. Johnson finds Hunter. And there's the foul. It'll go on DeMar DeRozan. That's his first foul. On the wing, Murray, pounded by Ball. Pass to Okongwu. Hunter against Levine. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
Outstanding move in the lane. Just enjoy that one at home, folks.
No doubt, with some huge elevation on the finish.
Always playing heads up as Lonzo tries to find the open teammate.
Outside Murray. Johnson a screen on Ball. Ball against Murray. The kick out to Johnson. Pass to Hunter. Back to Johnson. And it's blocked by Vucevic.
It's awesome seeing Vucevic go after blocks. When he makes his presence felt, it makes a difference. And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage ball.
The defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out. Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Yeah, I mean, they put so much focus on Vucevic, it leaves a wide open man.
Now here's Young. Outside Johnson. Hunter up top. Outside Murray. To the paint. The kick to Hunter. The Hawks need to get one up here. From deep, Johnson. And it's cleared by Vucevic. And so it's Caruso who brings up the ball for Chicago. Knocks it loose. Ball outside. Outside for Levine. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Levine's got 6 points.
And that's become a more comfortable shot for Levine as his career has gone on.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Now here's Ball. Vucevic, a screen on Murray. Ball passes to Vucevic. Here's DeRozan. And the layup is good off the glass. Give him 8 points now.
And DeRozan just so crafty on those moves. Slips right through the contact for the finish.
And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
51 seconds left in the first quarter. Okongwu, a screen on Caruso. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Now here's DeRozan. Give him 8. And now the Hawks on the break. Ahead. Okongwu up top. Takes it inside. Murray scanning the floor. Pass to Hunter. Clock at 4. A shot to stop the run. Murray's shot is good.
Murray sort of deceptively powerful. Does a great job of finding angles, so touching him up is not going to stop that motion.
Outside Levine. Back to Ball. Drives to the hoop. And he dunks it down right as the buzzer sounded. Wow!
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. What a performance for DeMar DeRozan. He's been the story for the Chicago Bulls. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Back after this. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bulls?
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
Well, one thing standing out right now is just how fearless everybody is in getting to the inside. They're taking advantage of any lane or angle they get to get after.
The talented duo of Young and Murray of the backcourt. Johnson is out there with Onyeka Okongwu, and it's Hunter in at the 3. So that's the Hawks 5. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Zach LaVine talked about his path to stardom. He said, quote, "I've always viewed myself as a top-tier player, and I put in the work. If you expect yourself to be here, it's something that you have to go out and show each and every day. I feel like I've done that." Ryan, that confidence was there from day one.
He's big time, Allie. Thanks for that. Johnson passes to Okongwu. Outside Hunter. Hunter, a screen on Caruso. Pass to Okongwu. The 3-ball. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one. The 3-point shot changed the game, clearly. But did you see it becoming the centerpiece of so many teams' offense, Brent?
I think it was inevitable in a way, BA, but the way it got introduced to the league and the way that the 7 seconds or less Phoenix Suns adapted to the 3-point line and then eventually...
And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
The previous play is under review.
There's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls, but at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And he makes a first.
I think Lonzo is doing a better job at this stage of taking his game just a lot more serious than when he came into the league.
And for the past few seasons, the Hawks have been driven by their offense, Brent.
And they really have done a nice job of finding some wing scoring to complement what it is they've gotten from the guard position. And they put an emphasis on the three-point line. They made a coaching change, and that philosophy is also helping lead them to be a more potent offense night after night.
The drive by Murray, and it's Murray finishing it off.
And Murray with some big playability.
DeRozan against Johnson. DeRozan, a screen on Murray. Levine challenging. The kick out to Ball. There's the three. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
So much talk about the improvement in Lonzo Ball's three-point mechanics. It takes a lot of time and a lot of dedication.
2 open that time. Made it look easy. Okongwu's got 10 points.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Ball passes to DeRozan. The kick out to Ball. Launches it. Another shot. Pass to Vucevic from deep three-point land. Rebound, Trae Young. And Young has got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks. Trailing by 4. Into the lane. Johnson passes to Okongwu. DeRozan against Young. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Yet now in his 30s, DeRozan still possesses that trademark athleticism. He loves throwing it down.
Outside Murray. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on Lonzo Ball. You know, when DeJounte Murray was traded for a multitude of first-round picks, it certainly came at a price, Brent.
Yeah, it feels like the cost to acquire young, talented players in this league continues to go up. And that said, DeJounte Murray is a legit NBA All-Star. It feels like he still has a lot of room to grow.
Outside Young. Shoots over Ball and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Pass to Caruso. Now Ball. He's got 13. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Murray.
Sometimes Lonzo's got to put the defense on their heels and start attacking with some aggression. And that play, he did so.
And the first one at the line is good. And so Ball nails both of them. And when you talk about the Atlanta Hawks, Brent, their entire 22-23 season seemed to be a win-one, lose-one scenario.
Yeah, a bit of a toss-up there, finishing 41-41. They made a coaching change, and with that comes a philosophical one, so you're making that adjustment. But the Hawks just never found their rhythm. You think with this offseason and retooling just a little bit, that this team comes in composed with the goal in mind that they're going to be competitive this year and see if they can get beyond that first-round exit from last year.
Here's Levine. Good D by Okongwu.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Hunter. Here's Murray. Hunter finds Young. Hunter, screen on Ball. Back to Hunter. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got 3 assists in the game.
I would say that Trae Young's pick and roll game is fairly advanced for a player his age. What a treat to watch.
Lonzo Ball. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Chicago. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. More 2K action in just a moment. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Boy, it's been quite a game for Lonzo Ball.
He took a head-on approach in the first half, going straight at the D and drawing fouls.
Yeah, almost inviting contact, that attack mentality on full display.
On the court for the Bulls, Patrick Williams out there with Andre Drummond. Then there's Ayo Dosunmu, then it's Torrey Craig, and it's White in at the point. Here's Buffkin. The putback. Capella controls the rebound and the putback.
Capella, one of the best offensive rebounders in the league. It's because of his activity.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. Chicago has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. It's White with the drive. The kick out to Williams. Back to White. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Here's White. To the inside. Here's Drummond. 5 on the clock. White with it. Now guarded by Bay. White can't hit. The Hawks trailing.
And one thing you like about Capella, he really understands who he is as a player.
Well, this guy is the definition of a rim runner, protects the rim and rebounds. He does all the dirty work for this team, and he's willing to do that. That's how he makes his living.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Bulls back in 2021, shifting the roster towards a more veteran win-now look. They've pushed their chips into the middle. Now they're trying to find their way into contention. All-star forward DeMar DeRozan said, quote, "We've got to go out there and compete. If we want this thing, we have to go after it." Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. Here's Matthews, defended by Craig. Pass to Buffkin. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Get up there, young fella. Sometimes as a point guard, you got to take it yourself.
Well, it's okay to be selfish when you can flush it like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. They respect the decision-making from him out there.
Stolen by Capella. Bay from long range. He drops it from range. Bay's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Chicago trailing here. Outside White. Will it go? Chalk up 2 there. White's got his first 2 points of the night.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here's Capella. Basket's good. And the Hawks lead by 2.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Drummond with the screen. Pass to Dosunmu. Now Drummond. Driving in. Back to Dosunmu. Williams with it. Here's Dosunmu. Yet to see a basket. Here's Drummond. Second chance effort. And that's 2 points on the layup.
And he can intimidate. He comes from the elbows. He attacks the offensive glass. And he gives you second possessions.
To the left wing. Pass to Matthews. Capella, screen on Craig. Here's Matthews. Defended by Craig. Matthews, shot is good. Matthews got his first points in this one.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
At least in the second half they have been. The first half wasn't played anywhere near this intense.
1:19 left in the third. Bay finds Bogdanovich. A again, Atlanta.
Great shooting off the pass. Get the feet set, good balance. Bogdanovich dangerous.
White, the pass to Williams. And he commits the intentional foul.
His first, team second.
And Chicago has possession. 4-point game. Drummond, high post. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's going to be on Sadiq Bey.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Here's Bufkin. He's guarded by White. Pass to Bufkin. Bey outside. Outside Bogdanovich. And there's a whistle. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was...
The previous play is under review.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take it.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he still heaved.
So Chicago ends up going with a new group. First free throw is good.
Well, Bogdanovich does those things that go underappreciated on the stat sheet, but much appreciated by the coaching staff. Such a valuable player.
So he gets them both.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Now here's Ball. 15 points in the game. They set a pick. Here's Levine. Misses the layup. Young from long range. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer.
Oh, they're on fire. The run punctuated by the big trifecta.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Murray and Hunter fill out the wings. Okongwu out there with Johnson. And it's Young in at the 1. So that's the Hawks 5. Chicago calls timeout. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Billy Donovan was just reviewing the plan with his team. He really emphasized rim protection. He said to his guys, I want us to cut down on the easy looks inside. No more of that. It's a simple ask that could have a big impact.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
You know, we don't see this all that often, but is Lonzo Ball going to start calling his own number tonight? He should.
Young. A rack attack from Young.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
But both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
DeRozan, a screen on Murray. Levine passes to DeRozan. Now Caruso. Hunter covering. Just 5 on the clock. Here's DeRozan. Slice into the rack. DeRozan.
I love how he takes good angles on drives to the rim. DeRozan has a nice fluidity to his game.
Young inside. He's guarded by Caruso. And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul of the game.
Team first.
We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Hunter passes to Okongwu. Now here's Young. Clock at 6. There's the screen by Johnson. Pass to Okongwu. Takes a 3. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got 4 assists in the game.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
As his game continues to develop, Levine has increased his assist numbers.
Young finds Johnson. Outside Young, knocked away. He's got a clear path. And here they go. Oh, get up, DeMar. He's still got it.
Such opportunistic basketball right there. And when they desperately needed it, too.
Here's Murray driving to the basket. And it's Murray finishing it off.
One thing jumping out is that first step as Murray's so explosive to get by a defender.
Ball, a screen on Murray. And they go to the intentional foul.
Trae Young, his second. Team first.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Here's Ball driving inside. And Okongwu with the block. Pass to Murray. Young with a screen on Levine. Back to Young. Stolen by Caruso. And here comes the break. And here is Vucevic. Off target from three-point range.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
DeRozan against Young. Pass to Okongwu. The kick to Hunter. 6 on the shot clock. Murray inside. Working on Vucevic. Murray's shot is good. And now it's a 9-point Atlanta lead. Caruso against Hunter. Here's Levine for 3. Knocks down the long J.
And Levine knows he has the green light to take these shots, and his confidence is really impressive.
Hunter with the ball. With the drive. The kick out to Young. Young on the drive. Johnson finds Young. Off target from outside. And Levine has got the ball here for the Bulls. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
DeAndre Hunter, his first. Team second.
And he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
First free throw is good, and that brings him within 5.
A creative scorer and incredible athlete, Levine is exactly what you'd want offensively from your 2-guard. And those were big shots. At this point in the game, you can't afford to leave any points at the line.
And here's Murray. 34 seconds left in the game.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that narrows the lead down to just 3.
And by missing that free throw, now a 3 could even the score. Not ideal.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Young, the pass to Murray. Outside Johnson. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Hunter. Over Levine. Oh, wow. Unable to get off a shot. They'll turn it over. Very unfortunate time there to pick up a shot clock violation.
And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
You could bet that's what they're looking for. This late in the game, they need that 3.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. They trail by 3. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Your thoughts, guys?
They should have a play prepared for this scenario. Little time, need a three. Of course, the D will be guarding the line. And no one said it was going to be easy.
He hits the first one, and that brings him within 2 here.
You got to love how competitive Levine is. I mean, he has no problem going to the line in these big moments.
I want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
And so they foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2.
Yeah, and in these moments, you make decisions like that. That's a poor one. Do not want to foul Trae Young in this situation. Well, important there to have the three-point lead because only a 3 can tie it up now.
Ooh, poked away. It's stolen by Hunter. And so it's Atlanta who scrapes by with a win. That was all right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
On this fine Thursday afternoon. And when you consider how athletic Doris both these teams are, what do you think both should be looking to do here tonight?
Well, Kevin, athleticism is best showcased in transition, so we expect the pace to be high. There is going to be pressure at the rim. The potential for the spectacular could happen on any moment.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Anunoby out there with Randall. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Achua in at the second. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
When you watch Young, there's a courage to his game.
The Hawks with a quick start to this game. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Okongwu. He kicks to Johnson. In the corner, Murray with it. Young sets a screen for Murray. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And just making it hard to stay on it. The dribble moves gets Murray the space he needs to operate.
Well, Doris thinking about last season for the Knicks. Clearly a step forward.
Well, Kevin, you have to consider it a win. Because you go ahead and advance in the playoffs for just the second time since their '99 finals run. Adding Jalen Brunson to the mix was obviously a great decision. This looks like an organization moving in exactly the direction you hope.
Hunter, no one around him. And then Johnson with the dunk.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to lead, no doubt.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And Young, such a clever shooter. He makes sure to get himself a foul while putting up the shot.
And so Young nails them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Anunoby kicks to Achua. Brunson with a clean look, and the three ball is good. Brunson's got 7.
That's business right there. Jalen Brunson, the catch, shoot, and on to the next play.
Johnson with a screen on Brunson. Pass to Johnson. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. He has 5.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
The Hawks have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. And Young kicks to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Excellent ball movement. Young being unselfish.
DiVincenzo with it. Pass to Achua. DiVincenzo against Young. Shot clock at 6. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
And it's the Hawks ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Here he goes. And he uses the glass on the way.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Achua, no good. The Hawks leading by 11. Murray kicks to Okongwu. Randall against Johnson. Murray outside. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. With some arc, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Jalen Brunson.
And I like to see Murray dictate the action like that inside. On the front foot, forcing the defender into a foul.
And so Murray nails both of them. Knicks trail by 13. Now here's Brunson. He's got 7. Got it. Good job in the low post. Brunson's got 9.
That's toughness. That's ability to absorb contact and finish. That is Jalen Brunson in a nutshell.
Okongwu finds Young. Okongwu with a screen on Brunson. Back to Okongwu. Young with no one around. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 12.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And Anunoby, here we go. DiVincenzo with it. Guns there. The shot's good from DiVincenzo.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Murray sets a screen for Young. Driving the lane. Murray dishes to Young. Kicks it out to Johnson. Murray the pass to Young. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
Trae Young. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Hawks.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
Setting the floor for the Knicks. Achua is out there with Julius Randle. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 2. Young against Brunson. Johnson outside. Back to Young. Okongwu a screen. Shoots it up. Trae Young again. Young's got 17 now.
He's smart at using the screen there to just create space. Young, very reliable in that pick and roll.
Out to the right wing. Trying his luck from deep. Anunoby. Hunter grabs the miss. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Here's Johnson. The pass to Okongwu. Hunter kicks to Okongwu. Young left side. And it's Okongwu slamming it down.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. Here we are, Greg, watching Atlanta. This team has a lot of firepower.
And some great scores, Kevin. They don't just launch threes. They like to work for good shots inside the arc as well.
DiVincenzo with it, out guarded by Murray. DiVincenzo with the screen on Murray. And a beautiful finish by Brunson. 11 points in the game.
Yeah, don't let Brunson's size fool you. This guy operates consistently on the interior.
Johnson sets the screen for Young. Johnson outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And here's Brunson outside. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Though there's a calmness to Jalen Brunson, there's also a competitive fire. And boy, from range, look out.
Back to Young. Johnson sets the screen for Young. Passes it to Johnson. He dishes it to Okongwu. Johnson kicks to Young. Johnson with the screen on Brunson. It's stolen by Randall. And the short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. You know, Jalen Brunson, for the NBA at least, is small in stature, but his tremendous footwork enables him to operate inside and out. He says, I've tried to make my game for what I had as versatile as possible. I've got to be crafty. I'm not jumping out of the gym. I'm not racing down the floor in 2 seconds, but I'm going to keep you off balance. Kevin?
Oh, I love his game. David, I know you do as well. Hey, thank you. Murray finds Young. Johnson sets the screen for Young. Johnson outside. Back to Young. 5 on the clock. Shoots from 12. That one off the back iron and out.
Cannot believe he missed that one. Ooh, I'm sure he can't either.
You know, Doris, something to admire about Julius Randle is the joy, the pure joy he takes in this game.
Well, joy obviously comes when we're successful at something. And Julius Randle has become consistently successful at NBA basketball. He's worked hard to make that perimeter game as dangerous as his dribble drive game. And that kind of balance leads to great success.
And here's Brunson. 14 points for him. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Young with the ball. Now defended by Randle. Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Oh, unselfish play. What you like about Murray, he doesn't get tunnel vision with the ball. He keeps his eyes up and his options open. And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Wide open look here for Murray. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Murray's got 7 points in the game.
And look at Murray's mechanics, making that corner three look easy.
Achua, the pass to Brunson. Three-pointer. Good on the triple. Brunson's got 10 points in the quarter.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Leaving no room for error. Murray rises up and finishes with authority.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Anunoby, good.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Brunson against Young. Hunter on the wing. Back to Young. Kicks it to Murray. Lets it go with the three. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
And that's the shot he's developed and worked really hard at. Murray's hands lightning fast.
And so it's Atlanta out in front by 17 points. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
In the post, it's Bay and Capella. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Buffkin in at the 1. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. Outside, Bogdanovich. Here's Capella. And the shot is long. Knicks trail by 17. The league is now, Greg, on any given night, we sometimes see a team fall flat. Is it just luck of the draw?
Sometimes players are tired, and sometimes they relax. You know, this is why leadership is so vital, setting that standard for others to follow.
Here's Bogdanovich.
And really, this is the role of Capella, to come out, play that strong defense, and alter as many shots as possible.
Bay with a screen on Burks. And Bogdanovich kicks to Capella. Pass to Buffkin. Screen by Capella. Takes it inside. They grant their own miss. The Hawks need to get off a shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's McBride. Hasn't made one yet. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Bogdanovich finds Bay. Here's Capella. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Matthews. Doubled by Hart. A three from Bogdanovich. The Hawks again can't hit.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Another shot. Here's Robinson, and he's going to get whistled for that foul. Gee, that was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Moves back up, and there's the nice layup by Burks.
Really confident handle from Alec Burks. How about the ability to get into the teeth of the defense?
Here's Bufkin. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. Capella sets a screen for Bogdanovich. Pass to Bufkin. Lock at 6. Pass to Bay. Stolen by Robinson. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Here's Hart. Now the pass to McBride. To the paint. Here's Robinson. And the dunk by Robinson.
Mitchell Robinson understands how to position himself and turn the lights out. Makes that easy.
Outside Matthews. Bogdanovich with a screen on Hart. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Back to Matthews.
Clearly foul.
The Atlanta shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
At the line for Atlanta, Garrison Matthews.
Free throw, good. Matthews. That one misses. Knicks trail by 12. And here's Brunson outside. Rebound by the Hawks. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Matthews against Robinson. Okongwu with the screen from Murray. Back to Matthews. The Hawks again can't hit.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Anunoby. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anunoby. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for the Hawks.
Number 12, DeAndre Hunter.
Atlanta leading by 12. Young looking around. Okongwu with the screen on Brunson. That one goes. Counting. Young's got 19 points.
Carving through the defense with ease. I love watching Young slam on the Jets and knife inside.
And the shot will not go from Anunoby. Atlanta's gone 7 of 9 on three-pointers tonight. Outstanding mark from long range. Passes to Hunter. It's Okongwu, high post. And Okongwu slams it in.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
And Okongwu gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
It's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
From deep, Brunson, and another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
Boy, whenever this team has needed a bucket, Jalen Brunson has been there. Right now in complete command of this ball game.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a just match. Looking ahead a few moves, trying to execute toward that.
Timeout.
He commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
The Hawks shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game right here.
And take a look back at last season, and what a season it was for them from the free throw line. 82% as a group.
Here's Randall. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson.
That's just outstanding floor awareness from Jalen Brunson. It doesn't matter if he's at the 1 or the 2. He always makes the right play.
A wide open look here for Okongwu. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Anunoby. The shot from the low post is good. Anunoby's got his 2nd basket of the night. And so it's Atlanta holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get... And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball and how about the perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. And New York looking at who they've got. Randall will step in at the 4 with Robinson as the center. Jalen Brunson out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Hawks?
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3 ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
Also, I just love how hard they've taken the ball to the rack. They've made a point of attacking, and it's led to them getting buckets. This guy is so quick. Julius Randle finishes with a pretty dunk.
Hunter on the wing. Brunson covering. Shot clock at 6. Back to Johnson. To the middle. Robinson with the block.
Well, this is the special aspect of Mitchell Robinson. That rim protection, that ability to send it back. Look out.
It will go down, and the Hawks' lead is cut down to 6, and the bucket from Brunson. Johnson outside. Murray outside. Young sets a screen for Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Johnson outside. Pass to Hunter. Murray against DiVincenzo. Young outside. He kicks it to Hunter. Takes the 3. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Young's got 6 assists in the game.
A very consistent 3-point shooter. Hunter shoots it well from there because of how confident he is. It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Back to Okongwu. In Atlanta again with the bucket.
Slow rotation there defensively, and he gets a wide open look from mid-range.
And I'll tell you, you look up at the scoreboard, that's correct. They have a big lead for a reason. Well, hit a man in stride. That is a textbook delivery.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. They led the game at 1 point by 20.
Just great anticipation by Young. He just sees the play developing, knows exactly where he wants to go with the ball.
And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. They can take their time on this possession.
It would be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Hunter finds Murray. The kick out to Young. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Going inside. And the layup's good off the glass.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
Young drives in. Okongwu kicks to Hunter.
OG Anunoby. 10 seconds. Team seconds. At the line for the
First free throw is good.
An athletic forward with a versatile skill set. Hunter has also proven he can come up big in big moments.
1:19 left in the fourth quarter. Brunson scanning the floor.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Hawks.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Trae Young.
Well, unselfish basketball. His ability to create for others has been the story of this game.
Murray dishes to Hunter. 6 on the shot clock. Young with the ball. He's picked up by Anunoby. Shots good from Young.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
at the line for your Hawks.
And the technical free throw is good. And Atlanta has possession. 13-point lead. Young drives in. Here's Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
After developing much more as a scorer, we're seeing Murray with the ability to take the game over.
Drills it from outside. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were, all right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
On the agenda, welcome to the NBA on and a battle of the bigs tonight, Graham. Something we're seeing a little more of lately.
And you know this league is a copycat league, and right now the trend is about teams looking for size and skill. Big guys who can pretty much do everything. That's the thing about the NBA. It's always adapting and always evolving.
And now the opening lineup for New York. Randall and Robinson are the tandem inside. Jalen Brunson is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. Ball passes to Levine. Back to Ball. Levine against Anunoby. 6 to shoot. Here's DeRozan going inside. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Once DeMar has momentum behind him, let me tell you, watch out because he's going to put on a show.
Anunoby passes to Robinson. Here's Brunson. To the middle. That's good from Robinson on the assist from Brunson.
Great recognition of the mismatch, abusing the smaller defender. Poor guy.
The last few seasons, the Knicks have had a defensive-minded approach.
And that's been the key for them getting back into the postseason, B.A. I mean, they play great team defense and pride themselves on getting stops.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. Levine feeling it out a bit. Down to 5 on the shot clock. DeRozan passes to Levine. Launches the 3. The Knicks pull it in. Randall outside. And a big finish by Robinson.
Yeah, never a bad idea to have Randall with the ball. Just a great passing forward.
And again, Chicago, no good.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Here's Brunson. It's tipped. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. DeRozan right side. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Here's Brunson outside. And it's cleared by Vucevic. For Chicago, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Here's Ball, and he drives in. It doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Brunson. And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Bulls on D. Pass to Robinson over Vucevic.
He's a mix of long arms and strength. Vooch is able to disrupt just about any play.
Second chance shot. Randall uses the glass to finish the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Vucevic gets the bucket.
For a true center, Vooch is excellent in that catch and shoot.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Brunson taking his time here. Pass to DiVincenzo. Now here's Randall. Driving to the basket. Clock is at 3. Here's Robinson. Nice D from Vucevic.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Richard, an interesting trend with this Chicago team. They're conservative three-point shooting.
Yeah, the Bulls hover around the bottom of the league for total attempts, BA, which definitely separates them for the rest of the NBA.
A minute and a half left in the first. He takes it in. Pass to Vucevic. The kick out to Ball. Vucevic, a screen on Brunson. Goes up with the stripe. And that one's good.
I like watching Ball be assertive on offense, especially looking for a shot from the mid-range.
Ball against Brunson. The three. Sinks it from distance.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Caruso. And Anunoby pulls it down. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Knicks. They trail by one. Here's Brunson. Takes it inside. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. Brunson's got 5 now.
Inside Brunson is pretty deadly, just dropping his shot in.
Back to DeRozan. Oh, Robinson with a block. For 3, DiVincenzo. Up again. It's good on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Vucevic. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
On the interior, Vooch, look, this man has so many moves to account for.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 5. Outside, DiVincenzo. And here's Brunson. Shoots over Levine. He got it up in time. But it would not fall for him. And still a close game as the first quarter comes. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Knicks?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
So here are the 5 for New York as they start the second. Randall and Robinson are the tandem inside. Dante DiVincenzo out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 slot.
And so effective from these in-between spots. Brunson doesn't need much room to feel comfortable.
Levine with a screen on Brunson. Ball passes to Levine. Oh, Levine converts in close.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
And always a fan favorite, Richard, Zach LaVine.
Most everything he does, it seems to have a little bit of flash to it. You know about the bounce. He has a high arcing shot, and he just has a flair for the dramatic and spectacular.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
The Knicks are in the nation's media capital, but Coach Tom Thibodeau said, I've never felt pressure. I've been at this a long time. I approach it the same way. I put everything I have into each and every day. I'm willing to live with that result. There's no one who studies his team harder than I do.
No, he has made the difference for sure. Thanks, Allie. Outside Levine. Vucevic, a screen on Randall. It's tipped. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. That's good from Robinson on the assist from Brunson. Robinson's got 6.
Brunson with a 6th sense. I mean, always knows where his teammates are.
Levine finds Ball. On the wing, DeRozan. Ball, a screen on Anunoby. DeRozan passes to Ball, and Ball throws it down.
It's almost like he had a bird's eye view of the court. DeRozan always knows where his teammates are.
Inside goes Brunson. Ball Ball surveys the floor. And again, hits the Bulls from deep. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bulls.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
Levine. It's rebounded by New York. Here's Anunoby. It's blocked. Levine against Brunson. Levine passes to Vucevic. Caruso outside. Vucevic, a screen on Anunoby. Here's Caruso. Here's Vucevic. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Doing exactly what you expect. Vooch setting a solid screen that gets things going.
Now a timeout called by New York. And Grant, some players feel like certain officials have it out for them. Did you ever see any of that?
You know what, B.A.? The refs are human too. Yes, I did say that. But they're supposed to be impartial. So you go after them for a while, it's possible they will hold a grudge.
Ooh, Brunson, the sweet lefty stroke.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from three is a beautiful thing.
Here's Ball. Here he goes. Got it. Ball's got 9. Here's Brunson. 10 points for him. 1:16 left in the second period. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Outside for Levine. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Personal foul.
Never afraid of getting physical with the defense. Levine welcomes any chance he can to get to that line.
And he sinks the second.
3 shots.
And he nails the third. New York has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Brunson passes to Anunoby. Brunson, a screen on Ball. Back to Brunson. Stolen by Caruso. And now the Bulls in transition. Oh, look at DeRozan rise up.
DeRozan making his presence felt at the rim.
And Brunson's got the ball here for the New York Knicks. 11-point game. Here's Robinson. Outside Brunson. Pass to DiVincenzo. And he converts the layup. DiVincenzo's gotten his first bucket of the night.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Vucevic, oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Getting physical on the glass and getting a bucket, that's what Vooch does.
Anunoby against Ball. Here's Brunson. And he's going to the and they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no...
The previous play is under review.
At least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Right side, Anunoby. Randall, a screen on Levine.
And no matter how the D's coming at him tonight, Brunson has adapted. And that's what great scorers do. They figure it out.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. We'll be right back with you shortly. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. You look at Jalen Brunson. What a contribution.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
They've got Andre Drummond, Torrey Craig out there with Patrick Williams. Then there's Ayo Dosunmu, and it's White in at the point guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Chicago leading. Well, Richard, the Bulls made a valiant effort to reach the postseason in 2023.
Yeah, they stayed alive in the play-in, managing to win their first game, but they fell in game 2 and were unable to break into the playoffs.
Inside, here's Achua. Pass to Hart. Back to Achua. It's hauled in by White.
Just enough resistance to force the miss, barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Here's Williams, and he comes up with a bucket. And the Bulls lead by 11.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Here's McBride. Williams defending.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Here's Drummond. And yep, it's good. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Pass to Achua. Back to Bogdanovich. Achua with it. And the basket is good. Achua's got his first basket.
Man, how about the selflessness from Bogdanovich? I mean, all for getting it to an open teammate.
White, the pass to Drummond.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Bulls.
That one misses.
2 shots.
And the second free throw is good. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the modern NBA game is very perimeter-oriented, and big man Ivica Zubac was talking about it. He said, quote, they want to push it. There's a lot of space for guys to work. The talent in the league is incredible right now, and the NBA wants this to be an offensive game, so it is what it is. Brian, the old-school big man, must adapt or else.
The game has changed so much. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you. The jump hook. And there's Drummond. That one's good. On the assist by White.
Nice feed inside. Saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
Pass to Craig. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Now Bogdanovich. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Andre Drummond.
And Bogdanovich is a scorer through and through, especially from outside the arc.
Bojan Bogdanovic.
And he's good on the second. The Bulls have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Down low. The jump hook. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
I'll tell you, I wouldn't want to draw Drummond as my assignment inside. You body him up, hack him, it still has no effect on him.
And the shot goes in.
Pulling no punches, attacking the heart of that defense.
White with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. Outside, Williams. Williams, a screen on Hart. Back to Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Drummond. And Drummond with the jam.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Achua doesn't go that time. Good work defensively by Drummond. White, the pass to Williams. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bojan Bogdanovic. That's his first foul.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
.102 left to play in the third. Drummond passes to Craig. Just 5 on the clock. The swim move for 3. Hart pulls it in. And the Knicks shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. Stolen by Drummond. Left side, Williams. Craig with it. Hart covering. The kick out to Williams. Drummond to screen on Bogdanovic. Williams from long range. The shot no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Bogdanovic no good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
The kick out to Williams. There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter. White can't hit. Pass to Williams. And he was fouled while in the active. And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal fouls.
Williams. 2 shots.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
2 on the clock. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bogdanovic.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. How about the way they've... And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And Ball will bring it up here for the Bulls. This is the most they've led, 13 points. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. Randall and Robinson are the tandem inside. Jalen Brunson is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. DiVincenzo against Caruso. And there's the whistle. They'll pin that one on Nikola Vucevic. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Randall a screen on Caruso. Randall outside. Clock at 6. Takes a 13-footer. Here's Brunson. That one off the back iron and out. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bulls?
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And also, their mid-range game has been outstanding. They're just finding holes in the defense and exploiting them.
DeRozan outside. Pure from three-point range. And the Bulls lead by 15.
Encouraging to see DeMar DeRozan knock it down from 3. This helps open up the entire offense even more.
Brunson a screen on Levine. DiVincenzo, the pass to Brunson. Back to DiVincenzo. And he lobs it up top. And it's Randall with the jam.
Yeah, great teamwork. Randall has a terrific connection with his teammates. Love when he goes after those alley-oops.
Ball against Brunson. Now here's Ball. Defense is right there. Outside Levine. Oh, and the jam by Levine.
A strong man. Levine fights for the bucket and is rewarded with one more.
That free throw good from Levine. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Caruso against Brunson. Three-pointer. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got rebound number 8 now. Back to Caruso. The kick out to Ball. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
And I like the mix of power and agility Ball uses inside. One way or another, he's going to get a shot.
Here's Brunson on the take. Count it. That's his 6th field goal in 12 tries.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Ball against Brunson. Now here's Ball, guarded closely. Pass to DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
And it's hard to believe that DeRozan's offense only continues to get stronger. And in this one, he's really showing us what he can do.
Randall can't hit. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Levine passes to Ball, kicks it to DeRozan. They set the pick. Outside Levine. There's the triple. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
3rd personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Brunson with it. Guarded now by Ball.
Jalen Brunson. 1st personal foul.
Chicago has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. Vucevic, a screen on Anunoby. Pass to Vucevic. Kicks it to DeRozan. The 3 is up. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Bulls.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Nikola Vucevic.
And what effort he had on the board, displaying some great fight, willing to battle down low.
Caruso, the pass to Levine. There's 47 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
And a big finish by Robinson.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
And Ball gets it to go.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
That one goes in.
And though he has a scorer's mindset, Brunson willing to make the next pass.
Ball against Brunson. Levine with a screen on Brunson. And Levine throws it down.
The lob, the finish, just a textbook alley-oop. And Levine, his bounce, his athleticism, really kind of pays off in these moments.
So no problem for Chicago.
Up next, the Bulls taking on the Hawks. Welcome to this Thursday night. This should be a fun one, Greg. Two teams. That are among the most athletic in the NBA.
And I don't know if it'll be a track meet, but it will be an up-tempo game. And that's the only way these teams know how to play.
Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. In the backcourt, it's the stars Young and Murray. DeAndre Hunter out there with Johnson. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot manning the middle. It's stolen. Hunter against Levine, and an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. On defense, the Hawks. Levine kicks to Vucevic. Back to Levine. DeRozan a screen on Murray. Just 5 to shoot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Zach isn't afraid of physical contact. In fact, he loves it on the way up.
And the first one drops.
Zach LaVine.
And so he hits both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Pass to Okongwu. Back to Young. To the wing on the left. Outside for Murray. With the drive. Here's Okongwu. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
Defensive breakdown. Murray attracts attention as a scorer, which opens up everything else.
Steve, what I love about Okongwu is how he uses his body and gets the most out of it.
Kevin, he has crazy athleticism for an undersized center. He's stout on defense and uses that quickness when he has the ball.
Okongwu with a screen on Caruso. Shots good from Young.
Doesn't have to get all the way downhill to the rim to be effective because Trae Young has a trademark floater.
Now here's DeRozan, and Vucevic kicks to DeRozan. Vucevic setting the pick for DeRozan. Back to Vucevic. Good for the basket. Starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
Solid play from Vooch in the paint, using his physical advantage to get to his shot.
Pass to Hunter. Back to Murray. Young, a screen on Ball. Kicks it out to Johnson. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Young looking it over. Murray outside. 5 to shoot. Okongwu with a screen on ball.
When we talk about Lonzo's feel for the game, it's at both ends. Excellent defense there.
And DeRozan kicks the ball. The feed now to Levine. Nice move. A rebound by Johnson.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
Back to Young.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Johnson outside. Okongwu down low. Vucevic on him. And there's Okongwu. That's good on the assist by Johnson.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
The Hawks trail it. Young outside. He kicks to Okongwu. Dish now to Murray. Passes it to Young. Okongwu with a screen on ball. That one wide left.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back. Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Young passes to Johnson. Johnson sets the screen for Murray. Here's the 3. And the shot is good from Johnson. And that ties it up.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Vucevic dishes the ball. Back to Vucevic. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And Young kicks to Okongwu. Okongwu with a screen on Caruso. And Okongwu slams it in.
As a point guard, Trae Young knows his guys depend on him to find them, especially when uncovered.
Ball a screen on Murray. Out to the right wing. Ball with the bucket.
I mean, that's a good job working the ball inside and getting a quality shot.
Here's Johnson. The putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
It's all tied in Chicago. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. Looking at what we've seen for the Bulls, what do you guys think?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
On the court for Atlanta. Outside, the wings are Murray and Hunter. Johnson is out there with Okongwu. And it's Young in at the point. And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago. And Steve, when a team wins or loses a few in a row, how much does that carry on to the next game?
You know, Kevin, it carries on. It's dependent if you're executing and playing well. Sometimes you can just lose and you feel good because you're playing the right way. But if you're losing and not playing the right way, it can carry on. Same thing for the wins.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Atlanta calls timeout.
Well done. A round of applause for your Bulls kids.
Here's Murray. No scoring in this one. Young sets a screen for Murray. And there's the pass to Okongwu. The kick out to Young. Shot clock at 5. And he drives in, and he converts the layup. Young's got the lead up to 2 now for the Hawks.
Another area where Young excels, using the dribble to create space for his shot.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Bulls lean in on their veteran core. Zach LaVine said you just got to be consistent every day and have championship habits. Each and every day you've got to have a goal in mind and get to that mindset of we're building for something. We've all sacrificed a little bit for the greater good. Kevin?
And that's what we're talking about. That's what it takes. David, thanks. Now here's Murray. Zach LaVine unable to get his last shot to go. Baseline try. The shot by Okongwu, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
Here come the T-shirts. Let's hear it, fans. Make some noise for the 3-1-2 crew.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Young with the ball. Now guarded by Ball. Young against Ball. Hunter sets a screen for Young. Here's Okongwu. 8 points for him. 4 on the shot clock. Buries it down low. And that's 10 points for Onyeka Okongwu.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Timeout called, the Bulls.
It's time for T-shirts.
Bulls trail by 4. Inside, Ball. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists.
Sharing the wealth out there. DeRozan getting another guy a shot.
Young drives in. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
He's really taken a hold of this first half and made it his. He is making all the right decisions out there.
And Trae Young may have taken it personally that he was drafted 5th in that stacked 2018 draft.
And GA, that draft is full of superstars. But you're right, he's played the most NBA games out of the top 5 picks in that draft.
Now Okongwu following the three-point attempt by DeRozan.
He's been locked in all night, and he's taking good shots.
The Bulls have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Ball, the pass to DeRozan. Back to Ball. And Ball slams it in.
The hops of Alonzo Ball gets up high to slam it in. I love it.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Here's Johnson. Count the basket. Johnson's got 5 points so far.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
DeRozan scanning the floor. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Jalen Johnson.
He has mastered the art of getting himself to the free throw line, and DeRozan knocks them down at a high level.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And you watch the way DeRozan gets his. He really pounds that mid-range area.
The reason why, GA, his strong ball handling skills gets him into the lane. He also has the vertical to shoot over pretty much anyone, and he is comfortable with his back to the basket. An explosive athlete with the ball in his hands. DeJounte Murray doing a dance and creating space for his shot.
Now here's LaVine. He's got 5. 1:05 left to play here in the half.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Johnson finds Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Make some noise for the 3-1-2 crew.
Bulls trail by 9. Outside, Ball. Takes a 3. It's good from long range. And points in the game so far.
With slightly revised mechanics, Lonzo has become a more consistent threat from downtown.
A wide open look here for Okongwu. Packed in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 4 assists now tonight. Out to DeRozan, shoots the 3. Okongwu grabs the board. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Atlanta leading by 9. Young drives in. Hunter dishes to Okongwu. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Lonzo Ball. First personal foul. Second team foul.
11 seconds left in the second quarter. Pass to Okongwu. The kick out to Young. Up in time. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall.
Alex Caruso playing hard-nosed defense.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. It's been one outstanding game from Onyeka Okongwu.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Williams is out there with Torrey Craig. Then it's Kobe White. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Dosunmu in a 2-guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
How about up over the 80% mark from the line last year? So he's happy and also consistent there with those numbers.
And so he makes both from the line. And Smitty, here we have Atlanta consistently knocking on the door in a crowded Eastern Conference.
You know, Kevin, they have added talent. Unfortunately, so has the rest of the conference. But Atlanta's still young, and they have room to grow.
Here's Buffkin. Bogdanovich with his screen on White. He takes it in. Just 5 on the clock. Matthews passes to Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Love that from Bogdanovich. Finishing with power.
Feeds it to Williams. Williams has a screen for White. For the 3. Nailed from three-point land. White's got his first 3 points of the game.
I tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
Pass to Bogdanovich. It's Matthews on the wing. Craig defending. Here's Buffkin. Scoreless thus far. Bogdanovich, no luck. Bogdanovich against Craig. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Dosunmu, shot's good.
This is what you do when your opponents try to take away the 3 and the painted area.
Here's Buffkin. Passes it to Capella, and it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Capella sets a screen for Bogdanovich. And it's Bogdanovich again missing. Bulls trail by 4. Outside Williams. Here's Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
He has a monster wingspan, the elevation for his size. Drummond able to finish with authority on a consistent basis.
Atlanta calls timeout. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
Really?
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the
previous play is under review.
make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new...
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
It is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double-checking, and the game continues on.
A good shooter from the line. Bogdanovich welcomes these chances.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Buffkin, second personal foul. Third team foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Drummond sets the screen for White. For three. Another three for Chicago.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They've shown a lot of heart, a lot of fight, and they're close to taking the lead.
Too open that time. Made it look too easy. Bogdanovich has got 7 points for the quarter.
Yes, sir. Bogey answers the call.
High arcing shot, and it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. Atlanta leading by 4. A guy who gives his team, Steve, a ton of energy out on the floor is Kobe White.
Kevin, he's definitely a spark plug, pushing the pace and trying to fire up his guys. Players love having someone like that on the floor with them.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Matthews a screen on White. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Off target from three-point range.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time. And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
So it's Atlanta now, after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Hits the three-point bomb. Bogdanovich has got 10 points in the game.
No hesitation off the catch. Bogdanovich has a quick trigger.
Drummond sets the screen for White. Fires for 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Outside Bogdanovich. The pass to Capella. Shoots over Dosunmu. And it's Capella missing.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
And with the intentional foul there, GA. I wish I could say why.
That's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. So Chicago ends up going with the new group.
Fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Fans, please give a big round.
DeRozan a screen on Murray. Levine for 3. Hands it from downtown. 8 points for him.
Intelligent play from Zach Levine, getting himself the room he needs to score.
Okongwu kicks to Young.
Levine.
Back to Okongwu. 4 on the clock. In, and his hot hand continues. 10 of 11 from the floor, and looking for more.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Here's Levine. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. You've got to be a little embarrassed by that.
It's stolen by DeRozan. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Fans, if you want the t-shirt, we have to be able to hear you. So make some noise.
Ball fires from way outside.
A lot of people bag on Young's defense, but he's sneaky and he has great anticipation. And you know what? He makes the effort.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. In the backcourt, it's the stars, Young and Murray. Okongwu is out there with Johnson. And it's Hunter in at the 3. Now here's Murray. Back to Johnson. Pass to Murray. 5 to shoot. Johnson sets the screen for Murray. His three-pointers off the mark. Bulls trail by 4. D2 from Ball. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
When Caruso is out there, he's going to give you everything. Nice effort on the offensive glass.
Basket counts.
Well, you wonder why we're seeing so many points tonight. Just look at the D.
And late in the game here, it's just as important to get stops. We'll see if either side is up to the task.
Now, here's Hunter. Goes up and lays it nice and greasy. And the Hawks lead by 4.
Beautiful footwork and agility. DeAndre does damage down low.
Levine against Murray. Out to DeRozan. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Down low. And that comes off the assist by Levine.
Nice vision by Levine. He gives it up instead of forcing his own play.
Young drives in. Johnson finds Murray. Johnson with a screen on Ball. Murray the pass to Okongwu. Back to Murray. From the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc.
The percentages from range aren't there yet for Murray, but his confidence never seems to waver.
And there's the feed to DeRozan. And he gets the basket. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this. And he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so
At the line for Chicago,
the wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double checking, and the game continues on.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Quinn Snyder's huddle. While the team is up, coach doesn't want his team to let up. He told the team to finish this game. Do not think this will be easy. We've seen comebacks before. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Bulls trail by 3. Levine feeling it out a bit. Young with the steal. Murray with it. Now guarded by Ball. Murray outside. Okongwu with the screen for Murray. Drives to the hoop. 5 on the clock. Here's Okongwu. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And they go to the intentional foul.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th quarter. Levine, that's good.
You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
And there's the foul. We're going Alex Caruso. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
First team foul.
We've got 1:55 left in the 4th quarter. It's Young on the wing, defended by Caruso. 6 to shoot. Hunter sets a screen from Earth. And it's Hunter with the jam.
What a bucket for DeAndre Hunter. His energy on the offensive end, exceptional.
Caruso kicks to DeRozan. There's 1:26 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
And you could tell DeMar DeRozan wanted that one. Big-time shot maker. Give him the rock.
Murray against Ball. Young, a screen on Ball. Pass to Young. Johnson up top. For three, Murray. DeRozan with the rebound. Chicago's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken a three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Vucevic dishes the ball. Back to Vucevic. Outside, Ball. Outside, DeRozan. Money!
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Now, here is Young. Murray outside. 27 seconds left to play here in the fourth. The three. Laces one from three.
Wow. Give it to Murray. He knows what to do with it.
Hunter against Caruso. There's Ball with the three. No good from three-point territory. Murray right side. So they foul intentionally.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try to extend the game.
Second team foul.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2.
Each year we see DeJounte Murray take on more responsibility. He's now comfortable going to the line in important stretches. You have to admire how calm he is under pressure at the free throw line in a key situation.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're down by 3. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
And with this much time, they should be able to draw up a play and get themselves a decent look from the three-point line. Still, the D is going to be waiting for it in a contested three. Never an easy shot.
And so it's the Hawks who come out on top. They break the hearts of every fan. All right, DA, thanks again. And that about wraps it up.